Hello and welcome back to the course. So my first question is, how did you get on with the chords? So last section we did A minor, E and E minor, and before that we did G, C and D. And if you're new to guitar, then changing chords is going to take a little bit of time. Might take a few days, might take a few weeks, but really it won't be very long before you can play chords without even thinking about it. Even if today you can play the chords and it takes you a little bit of time to change in between them, that's okay, because this is a finger picking course, and even with one chord, even with just G, we can do a lot of stuff that's going to sound great. So in section 2, even if you're struggling with the chords, don't worry. But today, what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you a really great tip on how to change between chords quicker. So if you're playing chords a bit like this, and it's taking you some time to change, that's okay, because what we're going to do today is we are going to help you change those chords more quickly by using a metronome. So a metronome is something like I've got here, which is basically this is a snark metronome. You get it on Amazon for $20. You can get other metronomes for like $9, or you can even use websites. If you go and Google online metronome, you'll get websites that will allow you to choose a speed of beat and hear beats coming back at you. So you can either, if you don't have one today, just Google online metronome, or you can, I recommend go and buy one for like $10, $20 because it's a really great practice tool. So the way it works is you choose the speed you would like to have accompaniment to, and in my case I've chosen 40 beats per minute, which is pretty slow. And then you can often choose a volume or a time. And what this tool does is it basically just hits beats, so it'll sound like this. And then as a musician, what we want to do is play in time with that rhythm. So I'll pause it there. So what we want to do for this next exercise is we want to play G 4 times, and then we want to play C 4 times. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, and we're going to do it in time with the metronome. So I'm going to start it off here. Okay. And the key we've got there is that when we're changing, we've got that amount of time to play the new chord. So if it's we've got until here to hit the next chord. So 3, 4. Now we've got to play it in that time. And 40 beats per minute could be too fast for you, or it could be too slow for you. So just as an example, I'm going to speed mine up here to 60 beats per minute. And you can hear that it's much faster. So the faster the metronome gets, the more skill, the more able I am to change the chord quickly. So always with the metronome, we start off more slowly, and then over time we start off more slowly, and over time we speed it up. So I'm going to do another exercise, and then I'll let you do one for homework. So now we're going to change from G to D, again at 40 beats per minute. Okay, here we go. And as you can see, the act of having to play along to a certain rhythm to stay in time with something will force you to try and change quicker than you're able to. And that's the key, because trying to change the chord quicker than you're currently able to means soon you'll be able to do that, which means you've made it. You've now gotten yourself to the point where you can change chords at the speed you need to. So that's all for today. The exercise that I'm going to give you now is to play along with the metronome at any speed that you're able to. 40 is a good speed. If you can't do 40, bring it down to 30 or 20. If you're able to do it at 40, move it up to 50 or 60. And try changing G to C at the highest metronome speed you can. Now, speed isn't really the goal. You have to be quick, but also playing the chord properly and the fact that it sounds nice. So that's your goal for today. It's to get an online metronome or one of these and do G to C and see how fast you can do it. Even if, there's a speed that you can't do it at, spend 10 minutes trying to get it slightly faster and see if that succeeds for you. Okay, talk to you in the next lesson.